All right, so Donald Trump is still not letting up about leaks in the Defense Department. There was a week ago Saturday was the bombing raid on Iran, and then a week ago today, CNN and the New York Times reported on a defense intelligence assessment that said that the missions, even though, our pilots flew perfectly, they dropped the bombs they intended to drop, and those bombs landed exactly where they were intended to land. The weapons themselves were somewhat ineffective in destroying Iran's underground nuclear capabilities. Donald Trump has been raging against CNN in New York and the New York Times ever since. Specifically, CNN reporter Natasha Bertrand, who I think was the first one to break this story, he gave Fat Nixon, Pervert Hoover, Mango Mussolini, Tangerine Tits, gave an interview yesterday on Fox News Sunday morning with Maria Bartiromo, and she asked him about these stories and about, because then Trump also tweeted the Democrats are the ones who leaked the information on the perfect flight to the nuclear sites in Iran. They should be prosecuted. It was not the Democrats. It was people from inside Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump's Defense Department. It was people inside Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump's Defense Intelligence Agency. I don't know how Trump gets from that to Democrats. But Maria Bartiromo was like, should they really be prosecuted? And he was like, oh, they should be prosecuted. She said, who specifically? And he said, you can find out. If they wanted, they could find out easily. And he went on to say that it was very unpatriotic. He's threatening to sue CNN and the New York Times. I believe the Defense Department under Pete Hegseth has ordered a criminal inquiry be open to find the leakers. I saw an interview with somebody, I can't remember who it was. It was somebody inside the Defense Department, that Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, who's the CEO of 2.5 million active duty troops all over the world and about 750,000 domestic civilian employees of the Defense Department here in the States and around the world, runs the largest logistics operation on the entire planet. He spends 50% of his time trying to find leakers. Seems like a great use of the secretary's time. But Donald Trump was like, Trump went on to explain how he would go about finding the leakers. And if you really think about it, this is a genius strategy. You go up and tell the reporter, national security, who gave it to you. You have to do that. You just go up to the reporter and say, this is national security, who gave that to you? And then bam, that reporter will crumble like a wet paper bag and spill the beans on the leaker. You have to do that, and I suspect we'll be doing things like that. I can't believe it's a week later and he hasn't sent Pam Bondi to arrest Natasha Bertrand yet and put her in a cell, because I think that's coming.